네, 셰인 함과 함께하는 Headlines. 11월 28일 Morning Headlines. Let's start off the show with Shane.
Economic and financial experts say Korea could face a financial systemic crisis within a year, amid concerns that rising borrowing costs could weigh on businesses and households.
금리 인상이 기업과 가게에 부담을 줄 수 있다는 우려 속에 국내외 경제 및 금융 전문가들은 1년 안에 금융시스템 위기가 닥칠 가능성이 있다고 진단했습니다.
Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen has resigned as head of the ruling Democratic People's Party after it suffered a resounding defeat in several key mayoral races.
대만 집권당인 민주진보당이 지방선거 일부 중요 지역에서 참패하자 차이잉원 대만 총통이 당 주석직을 사임했습니다.
Elon Musk has said he would support Donald Trump's arch-rival, Ron DeSantis, in 2024 if the Florida governor were to run for president.
테슬라 최고경영자 일론 머스크는 도널드 트럼프의 최대 라이벌인 론 디샌티스 플로리다 주지사가 대선에 출마할 경우 그를 지지하겠다는 의사를 밝혔습니다.
Member states of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, or CITES, have agreed to establish new or revised trade regulations on more than 600 animal and plant species.
멸종위기에 처한 야생 동식물종의 국제거래에 관한 협약, 일명 사이테스의 당사국들이 600종 이상의 동식물종을 멸종위기종으로 등재하는 데 합의했습니다.
And Korea's Cultural Heritage Administration has announced that 삼국 유사, 내방 가사, and records related to overcoming the 2007 Taiwan oil spill have been listed on the UNESCO Memory of the World's Asia-Pacific program.
문화재청은 삼국유사와 내방가사, 태안 유류 피해 극복 기록물이 유네스코 세계기록유산의 아시아태평양 지역 목록으로 최종 등재되었음을 알렸습니다. And those are today's headlines.
Morning Headline Expressions.
From the headlines today, let's do a recap on some of the main expressions. The first one was to weigh on something.
Right. So, for example, rising borrowing costs could weigh on businesses and households. So they put a lot of pressure on these businesses because interest rates are rising.
They act as a burden, a weight.
Right. So, if the pressure of your parents weigh on you to, do well on a test, for example. That's a lot of pressure.
That sounds like a lot of pressure. 자, weigh on 누구누구 이렇게 보통 많이 씁니다. 누군가에게 부담이 되다, 짐이 되다 이런 느낌이고요. What's a resounding defeat or resounding victory?
Yeah, we said something that's convincing or overwhelming. So we learned today that the Democratic People's Party in Taiwan suffered a resounding defeat in several key mayoral races, right?
Yeah, they only won 5 out of 21 seats up for grabs. So that was a big defeat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
아주 크게 패한 그런 모습, 참패. 그리고 resounding defeat라고 표현할 수 있습니다. Now, the next expression was arch-rival.
Right? So Elon Musk had said he would support Donald Trump's arch-rival, Ron DeSantis, in 2024. So your main or your chief enemy, nemesis.
So they both belong to the Republican Party, but at the end of the day, when it comes to who's going to run for president, they can only have one candidate from that party, right?
Right, and they'll go through the primary season, I believe, next year to determine who will be that candidate for the Republican Party.
도널드 트럼프 전 대통령도 대선 출마 의사를 표명했고요. 론 데산티스는 아직은 아니지만 만약에 그렇게 하게 된다면 일론 머스크는 공화당의 여러 후보 중에서 트럼프 전 대통령 말고 론 데산티스, 플로리다 거버너를 지지하겠다.
I have another example, Sue. Do you follow American football?
Do I look like I follow
No,
American
you don't, but
football?
I asked. So my team, the University of Michigan Wolverines, beat their arch rival, the Ohio State Buckeyes on Saturday. So I
Did
wanted
they?
to point that out
Oh,
today.
congratulations.
I'm very happy. It was a happy weekend for me.
Yeah, I guess you can use the word arch rival or arch enemy in sports, and you probably hear it a lot, right?
Definitely. And we see that, of course, whenever Korea plays Japan
Yes.
in any sport.
That's right.
Of course, there are arch rivals.
Yes. 스포츠에서 이렇게 어떻게 보면은 정말 큰 라이벌 상대일 때 arch rival이라는 표현 쓸 수 있습니다. The next expression is endangered.
Yeah, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, or CITES. It's the name of this organization, but if something is endangered, that means it's at risk of disappearing or becoming extinct.
endangered라는 것 자체는 위험한 상황에 처했다이지만요. endangered species, 그러면 멸종 위기종입니다.
That means it's almost extinct.
Right,
and
right.
that word extinct, E-X-T-I-N-C-T, kind of hard to pronounce sometimes.
Yeah.
Extinct.
Extinct. And the list this time around includes, I think you said, sharks and birds and frogs.
Translucent frogs.
Translucent frogs, there you go. The last expression was to overcome something.
Right. So to overcome would be to go through some sort of ordeal to turn out victorious. So records related to overcoming the oil spill in Taiwan in 2007. So with the hard work of volunteers like you, Sue, the country was able to overcome, and the environment there has been restored.
Sometimes I'm inspired by people who do things that they're afraid of, deliberately to overcome their fears. So if someone's afraid of heights, as you said, they'll go and try and learn how to fly a plane. Or if someone is afraid of, deep water diving or whatever, they'll go and swim with the sharks. And I'm always inspired by people like that.
And usually this comes in an unfortunate incident. You try to look at it optimistically, but it is hard to overcome your fears. Claustrophobia, for example, 폐쇄공포증. To overcome that would be very difficult as well, I'm sure.
네, 여러 가지 공포증을 극복하기 위해서 노력하시는 분들 보면 참 대단하다 하는 생각이 드는데요. Overcome your fears도 쓸 수 있고 여기서는 overcome the Taiwan oil spill이라는 표현이 나왔습니다. 자, 이렇게 오늘 헤드라인에서 나온 표현들 리뷰해봤고요. 모닝 헤드라인 익스프레션스는 오디오 어학당과 유튜브에서 무료로 다시 듣기 하실 수 있습니다.